So just sharing with you a quick video about next weekend's Astral Travel Retreat at my studio here in Bardon. I'll show you a little bit around where we'll be. Just turn this camera around. And lovely area. Really nice living in the treetops. Love it. As you can see, this is where my studio is. Lovely big spider living up there somewhere in this fiddle fig. And so, yeah, here's the studio we'll be in next weekend, and it's just a nice place because I've got to show you. So I get distracted very easily. Levitating moon lamp. Every astral traveler should have one. Absolutely sensational. Geez, I'm a dag. Huh? Anyway, so yeah, next weekend. Just coming back into the recesses of the meditation cave here. It's really, the whole astral phenomenon. A lot of people do get slightly terrified about the notion of leaving their body and what's going to happen. But during this retreat, a lot of the exercises we'll do in meditations are really just to drop out of the normal kind of 3D state we're in, and that's that state of kind of identity, responsibilities, past, future, that kind of stuff. And I know this sounds kind of funny talking about it in this way, but it's really we tend to live in a kind of programmed state where we're almost projecting our identity onto our lives and our normal daily patterns. So part of this, the whole digging into the astral experience, is to kind of plug out of that and to know that you're okay to be away from that, and to it's kind of like shells of what we think we are disintegrating around ourselves. And when that happens, it doesn't take that long, and that's why I'm doing a 2-day kind of retreat where we go kind of all day for a couple of days and have breaks, of course, in between, and very nice food and snacks. But really, you've got to really try to understand it. Like a couple of days of particularly tailored guided meditations, moving toward that innate astral state. When I say innate astral state, we're actually already existing in these higher dimensional states at all times. And when you peel away the 3D layers and move toward this notion of what people talk about 5D consciousness, where you are kind of in that state of that universal state that is away from fear, if you like, fear and labels and that kind of stuff. Things tend to open up, like windows tend to open up in your consciousness. You have ultra clarity, and as I've said to a lot of people, and I'm sure some of you watching this have heard me say before, but the whole astral state, a lot of people call it out of body state, whatever you want to call it. It's really just a high dimensional state where you have this ultra clarity with things. So you get often very clear messages. You can speak to your guides. There are certain beings out there that want to relay information to you. You can see future events and things like this. And what I found is, it's not just random things happening. This ultra clarity also carries with it this sense of bliss with it. It's a feeling of the innate state, and it really does carry lots of kind of memories of the healed state that we already are. So it's almost like walking in to the room where you already are enlightened. Okay, now I know this is sounding kind of pretty fringe, and a lot of you are thinking, yeah, but how do I get there? How do I get there? Well, really, you just come along here, and we'll work on that. So I found that doing this kind of meditations and exercises for a couple of days straight really allows you to drop out. Really, it's like your consciousness is like a lake that is kind of rippled with all of the things going on around in the collective 3D. When we slow that lake down, and when we take the ripples out of it and we allow it to become really glassy and very smooth, then it's just easier to get this higher dimensional grasp of things. It's easier for your higher dimensional aspect to reclaim your mortal consciousness, if you know what I mean. And here is where you can, into this pool, you can put these intentions in, like what do you want to experience, even what do you want to manifest in your life. All of these things you're tapping into this high dimensional aspect of yourself, and it has immediate consequences in the 3D once you move out of the timeline of 3D. Okay, and that means moving out of your normal projection of identity and labels to how you live. So proof is in the pudding. You want to come along. It's a really nice space, this studio, and I've kind of cleared my Reiki table. Over there you can see a light above the chair. Well, that's a strobing light that can take you into kind of out of the normal daily consciousness. It's really handy. So it'll be a great weekend where you can really just let go for the 2 days, and there'll be a lovely sound healing as well on the Sunday with Katie Jameson, who is a fantastic sound healer. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I often don't make videos, and also just to let you know what it's about the weekend. It is coming up in a few days. A few people are saying, are there still spots? There are, but I'm limiting it to only 6 people, so you want to jump in quick if you do want to come along. Yeah, so it'd be great to see you if you're keen to come and if you have the time. I'll see you next weekend, and just message me if you have any questions, or get onto my website, and I hope to see you next weekend. Okay, bye.